next guest is Kyezie Bwanangela. Kyezie is from the DRC Congo, currently studying criminal justice in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He's here with us to talk about how people need to sometimes flee their homeland and how governments can really go wrong. Kyezie, welcome to Feel Like You Belong.
Thank you.
You bet.
Yep.
So tell me, your country, your homeland, the Democratic Republic of Congo,
Yes.
Has recently not been a very safe place.
Yes, it hasn't been a good place because of too much stuff going on there right now. So we have some very wrong government. I can say it by mistake that we have those presidents there, the entire government, because they are doing horrible things over there right
So for
now.
example?
Yes, for example, right now I can tell you the term of the president is over. So he's not supposed to be a candidate anymore, but he is still trying to stay there forever. He's trying even to change the constitution so that he can stay there again. So,
so the Constitution means nothing.
To him, the constitution means nothing. So he's doing his best to just stick there. And he's even trying to create some instability in the country. Every day people are dying there. There is even on January 31st, there was 8 people killed. And on February 21st, some other people died. So it's almost every day people are dying there. And last month, 150 people were displaced from their home because he wanted to take the land, so he took the land by force. So people are homeless right now. So it's very horrible there. So many bad things are happening there. So I don't like it because I feel like we need leaders, good leaders, at least to help us out there, you see.
And what is, for our viewers who don't understand the colonial history of Africa, for how long was the Congo under colonial rule, European colonial rule?
It was about something under 30 years. So we were, my country was colonized by Belgium, I can say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Belgium. Before it used to call Congo Belgium, and we were under colonization for a very long time. Yeah.
And that's why the language of education is French.
Yes,
in Congo.
yeah, because you see in Belgium they use French. They have some other languages such as Wallon and Flamand, but for us we took French because it's more international, and yeah.
Sure, sure. And as an independent nation, how old is Congo?
About 50 years, because we got the independence in 1960. It was
and across Africa, that the early 60s was an independence movement.
Yes,
across Pan-Africa.
Yes, so it was in 1960. It was June 30, the 30th of June. So that's when we got the independence. So we've been about 50 years independent. Yeah.
And in fact, democracy is a really delicate thing, because over thousands of years, we're used to having, strong rulers, dictators, kings, just imposing their will. So, being a fledgling democracy, I understand that sometimes there are going to be mistakes or problems, or people, not taking the law so seriously. Yeah. So, talk about the current situation in the Congo.
Okay, the current situation is it's just war. That's what I can say in general. I always avoid using the word war because war means like there are two sides. Some people are trying to fight others. That's war. But I call it war because right now the president is the one who is creating the rebellion groups over there. So you want to make, what he's doing is to make the people outside believe that there is some rebellions there, so that he can have enough.
Like making an excuse.
Yes, enough excuses. Thank you for the word. So enough excuses to stay there, because what he has been saying is that I cannot organize the elections because there is instability in the country, and he's the one doing those instabilities. So it's very, very bad for the people living there, and there are so many victims over there who are dying because of what he's doing.
Now, is he from a current ethnic majority group?
Okay, that's he's not even a Congolese. Okay, he's there by mistake. So
Oh my.
yes, what happened is that um, so many people always don't understand what is happening there. The Kabila, who is the president now, he is from Rwanda.
Oh my.
Yes. So when our president, Laurent-Désiré Kabila, was assassinated, that's when this guy came in. It was some kind of complicity with some Belgian people. We know, everyone knows about the story now. Some guys called Louis Michel. So it's all over the internet now. So Louis Michel, and they wanted to exploit the minerals there. So they decided to make sure that make Kabila, so that he can be there as someone that they can give orders to.
So, bringing us up to date, how long have you been in the U.S.?
In the U.S., I've been here for about close to 4 years, because in June I will be here for another 4 years.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you needed to leave there because it was not safe.
Yes, yes, myself. I always don't talk too much about it, but I've been myself in some war situation where we could just run away and try to find where to find a safe place. You see, because myself, I was born in some kind of villages. You see, and so many stuff, so many insecurity there happen in the villages. That's when those rebels come and kill people and do all the bad stuff that you may know. But yeah, I'm from there, and I
So,
know
was any
everything.
of your family threatened as well?
Yes, yes, couple of them. So yeah.
Yeah. Are they still in Congo, or did they follow you?
No one has ever followed me, so
Okay.
yeah. I always don't like to talk too much about that, but yeah, no
Yeah.
one has followed me.
Well, and it's scary stuff, and for the most of us, we have never experienced life that traumatic, and in fact, where there simply is no rule of law, you don't even know who you can trust, and
Yes.
would make you say, "I got to get out of here."
Yeah.
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 So you actually, we met several years ago, and I remember when you were much quieter, much shyer, because in fact English is not even your second language; it's your third or fourth or fifth language.
Yes, I speak 5 languages.
Yeah. Okay.
So
And which happens a lot in various places in Africa.
Yes.
There's multilingualism going on, but you're doing really great things. Your English is awesome, but you're blossoming at GRCC. Talk about your studies there.
Oh, okay. At GRCC, I'm going for criminal justice, and this is my last semester at GRCC. In May, I will be graduating for my associate in arts. Then I'm already accepted at Grand Valley. So,
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
continuing in the CJ major?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I will go there for my bachelor's of criminal justice.
Fantastic.
So, like bachelor's of science in criminal justice here.
Okay, fantastic. What do you hope to do with that degree?
Okay, my biggest plan is to just join the FBI and try to work there. Yeah, or if I don't get there, I can try to be a detective. So
Okay.
I always like investigating. So,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
I'm guessing that's pretty competitive, so you're going to have to work hard.
That's what I'm doing now.
So good grades, good recommendations.
Yes, I have some very good grades, I can tell.
So what draws you to that? Because it's not something that all of us could do, right? I mean, I think you need a certain sense of confidence to do that, a certain sense of purpose. What gave you that motivation?
Okay, what gave me the motivation is that I've been watching so many criminal issues going on places, and there are not those very good like strong people who have knowledge in criminal investigations. I feel like if I don't go into criminal justice and try to find other new techniques to try to just implement and see how we can be analyzing the crimes and try to not just analyze crimes. I just also want to help because there are people who are victims of some bad investigations. So that's why I always like getting into criminal justice and go to FBI or being a detective and try to see if we can work together and find something good to make it easier for people to investigate and find accurate information on different cases. Yeah.
Truly, we want to wish you the best in your pursuits because it's a hard job, but it's a noble job, and it's, as we're seeing today, those skills, not just in law enforcement, but in investigation, those are critical for maintaining a democracy. And as you have experienced from growing up, democracy does not always flourish easily. And so we're going to need some strong-minded, high-minded people to enforce those kinds of rules to make sure that it applies across the board to everybody. So I want to thank you so much for coming by and sharing your story with us. It's been wonderful having you here.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching on TV, stay tuned for our following segments on information and humor. If you're watching us on the internet, I hope you will check out our other conversations with the impressive immigrants who make these United States a more powerful place.